Hi there, folks. It's Mandy from Kemp Freehold, and you are coming at me live from on my mother-in-law's dashboard. She is letting me use her vehicle today again because she's a sweetie. And so I wanted to talk to you a little bit before I get on with it. This morning I felt this urge, this prompting. You can call it God, you can call it gut, whatever, to drive to the discount grocery store that is about an hour and a half from the house. There is a diesel fuel shortage, which is going to affect prices bigly, as they like to say, and and it might affect gasoline. I really don't know. No one has said exactly what's going to happen because nobody really knows. But what I do know is my sister's a truck driver, and she was told that they can't fill up at certain places. And I saw on another channel, I think Pinball, where he talks about where gas stations like truck stops don't have diesel. And those happen to be the same ones that my sister got a notice about not going to. So, call me suspicious, but it's a little ominous, in my opinion, that those two jived so well. So, I took money out of our safe because we like to keep cash on hand, but I was nervous. So, I would rather have food than money because you can't eat money. And not that I took a ton out, but I did. And I took that, and my mother-in-law handed me some money to see if I saw anything that was a good price and to pick that up. So I drove north, and I stopped at my favorite thrift store and to see if they had, because I had to use the bathroom, not to give you TMI, but I had to stop anyway. So I went ahead and went inside and used the facilities, and then I checked for canning jars. I found 3 canning jars for 50 cents a piece, and then one for $1, which made no sense because it was a pint and one of the quarts was was 50 cents. So whatever. So that one stayed right where it was because I'm not paying 50 cents for a pint. I mean $1 for a pint at this point. I mean, maybe it'll get to the point where it will, but not right now. Anyway. So, and I picked up 5 movies for the kids because they're only 5 for $1. So I grabbed those, and I headed north, and I went to the grocery store. Well, I found a lot at the discount grocery store, and I wish I'd had more money to spend. But I stuck with just the cash that I took. But I got all kinds of deals and discounts that y'all are going to see. And I'm very pleased. It's the month's grocery budget, for sure. But I really got a lot of volume. So hold on, and you'll get to see all the great deals I got. We are back at the house, and I'm going to show you all the goodies I got. Well, I guess we'll start with what Mason's eating. Mason, show everybody. That is Harry and David popcorn, caramel chocolate for 99 cents a bag. A little treat there. And then I got these cheddar cheese pieces, which look super good. 99 cents a bag. These butter snaps, also 99 cents a bag. These beef stick ends were $2.99, and that's a rather large package for that amount. And then we got these granola bars for $1.99. These were $1.99 for 12 bars. And these were $3.99 for 30. So I like to keep the granola bars in the vehicles mainly. So that way the kids have something to eat when we're out and about, because I do not stop. Do you know how much it costs to get fast food for 4 kids and 2 adults? No. These club crackers were 99 cents a box. So I bought 5 boxes. These cheese doodles were $8.99, and they have 50 little bags in them. So also I will keep them as far away from the kids as I possibly can and hide a bunch in the car so we can eat them when we go out and they're starving to death. Because it never fails, everybody's starving to death when we're out on a ride, even if we're only going 10 minutes down the road. Got some cheddar cheese crackers for the same reason, and they were 99 cents. I bought this for me. It was $1.99. I figured if I stopped for coffee, it would have been smaller and cost more. So, yay me, go team. These oat blenders were 99 cents a box. So I got 2 of those. These Tostios were 50 cents a box. And you know, if they go stale, just crisp them up in your oven. They're perfectly fine. I got these Kool-Aid, sugar-free Kool-Aid things I like for 50 cents a box. These animal cookies, crackers, whatever you want to call them, they were 50 cents a bag. So I bought both chocolate and vanilla. These chocolate toast crunch, which I know none of these cereals are really very healthy for you, but I figure they're getting fresh goat milk with it, so, you know, we'll call it good. These were 99 cents for a big bag. And then I got cashews for Matt. They were $12.99, but there were almost 3 pounds in there, so that's a really good price for cashews. So this concludes the snacky portion of our video, and I will put out the dry goods next. With the next round, and these are taco shells. They were 50 cents a box, and like the cereal and many other things, when they go flat or when they go stale, you just put them in your oven, crisp them up. They're just great that way. These were 3 different types of soups. They're dehydrated soups. They were $1.99, and that's 11 servings right there. So that's a lot of servings for a little bit of space. So that's potato chowder soup mix. This is a red Thai style curry chicken with rice, and then a cream of mushroom soup mix. So we got all of those. The egg noodles were $1.09, which is okay, but not a great price, but not terrible either. But they're getting harder to find. Vinegar was $2.49 for a gallon. There were only 2 gallons left, so I grabbed one. I don't know if there's a shortage on vinegar, but I figured I'd grab it. Tuna helper was 50 cents a box. Now, if you're scared of expiration dates, I caution you to close your eyes, because that expired in December, but it's dried goods. They're going to be just fine. We got creamy potato soup and the Progresso. It's very good for food storage. The babies are on. Cass, put them on. Go. So 320 calories for a can of this soup. That's a lot of calories in an emergency circumstance. Uh-oh, somebody fell downstairs. Hold on. Bo's okay. And then these are pasta sauce cans for 50 cents a piece. They are 1.5 pounds, and they look like they'll be okay. Even if they're not the greatest, they have an expiration date of next April, and you can just add tomatoes to them. It's not a big deal. So I'm excited about those. I try not to buy many tomato products in cans because they do eat through the cans eventually. However, we go through them fairly doggone quickly, so it'll be okay. I got these 2 fancy hand soaps for 99 cents. I got Meyer Lemon and then a French Lavender. In part, I got them because they're in pumps, and I'm sick of looking at the pump. The pump that's in there now is Santa Claus. It's gotta go. I'm sick of Christmas in my bathroom. We have this corn. It was 50 cents a can. And corn is going up and getting harder to find, so I grabbed a case of those. They had beef broth for 99 cents, so I bought 3 of those. This creamy mashed potato, $4.99 for 14 pouches, so that's a good price. Potatoes are cheap, yes, but man, there is something nice about the convenience of dry powdered potatoes when you're in a hurry. And I find they're a good way to stretch regular potatoes. So if you've made mashed potatoes and you're like, oh no, I didn't make enough. Or conversely, if you have leftovers but not quite enough for a meal, you just add the instant to them and you stretch them for another meal. And that's what I do. I bought these for $1 a piece. No, they were 50 cents a piece, I believe. But the kids have not really been exposed to much pasta in a can, and I thought, why not give it a try for that? So I bought 2 of those. This is mayonnaise. Okay, it's organic mayonnaise. It's 8 for $1. It has expired. Now, why would I buy an expired jar of mayonnaise? Well, I'll tell you why. One, it's probably okay to eat because, it's not separated or anything like that. But even if I don't eat it, I happen to know that these jars are compatible with a canning jar because this is a glass jar. So even if the mayonnaise is no good, I paid, a little over 10 cents for a canning jar. So that alone would be worth it. I got garlic salt and sea salt for $3.99. And black peppercorns for $4.99. I think they're very expensive in the store, but I've never really thought to purchase them that way. These are really cool. They were 3 for $1, but they're little containers of marinara sauce. I really like this idea to have these on hand because the kids sometimes like to make little pizzas with their tortillas and pitas and stuff. And that way we don't have to open a big old can. We just have enough to make a couple of pizzas. So, yay. I bought some Sloppy Joe sauce. The kids had never had Sloppy Joes, so we went to go visit their aunt. And she served them, and to my surprise, they ate them. So I bought 2 cans. They were 2 for $1. I picked up some angel cream, also known as cream of tartar. I use it when I make my keto egg bread. I never used to use it quite so quickly, but since that recipe calls for it, I use it quite often. So got that. I bought steel cut oats. They were 79 cents a pound, which is fairly decent. So I grabbed 2 packages of that. And then I picked up a package of pickling lime. I have never used it for making pickles. However, I was watching the Appalachian Homestead with Patera. Shout out. She water glassed her eggs, which is something I would like to do. But I didn't know what I was going to do with 50 pounds of slaked lime because that's what all the other channels were doing. And she pointed out that you can get pickling lime. And it's the same thing. Yes, it's more expensive per pound to buy it this way. But you don't have to worry about having all this extra sitting around or schlepping a 50-pound bag of slaked lime. So thank you, Patera. My back thanks you. And this is where we are with the dry goods. I will do the cold and frozen stuff next. I want to mention that when you go to a place like this, you need to watch your cans because many of them will have dents. And in fact, in the grocery store, many will have dents. This is not open. It's not leaking yet, so it's safe to eat. However, you want to eat it straight away. And in fact, this one's looking a little fishy. I'm going to have to examine it a little more closely. I might just pitch this one. But you want to make sure you don't put those in your long-term storage and put them in your short-term storage, like to be used right away. Now here we are at the cold and frozen things. The bacon was $5.49 a pound, which isn't a great price, except for it's premium. It's not the thin, really super thin stuff. And if you see there, it's still a pound. All these is $4 and something, and it's not a pound anymore. So we're good. And there's this thin slice gross. It's not gross because bacon can't actually be gross, but some's better than others. This keto creamer was white mocha and it tastes delicious, and it was only a quarter per container. I bought 4, but I put one in in that coffee I showed you earlier. The French fries were 99 cents a bag. I know that's not really a good price compared to if you made it yourself, but I don't have time for all that all the time, so that's a nice thing to keep in the freezer. Cottage cheese was reduced for $1.99 for a 1.5 pound package. I got these tubes of pork sausage. They were $3.99 for 3 pounds. This butter, oh my goodness, this was the reason I went, because I had heard the rumor they had butter. And I was like, well, we'll see if they still have it, because that was Monday. Well, they still had it. It was 99 cents for an 8-ounce package, okay? So I bought 44 half-pound packages. So that made it $1.98 a pound. The best Aldi does now is $3.09.
I think last time I was there.
$3.09, but you haven't been in a few days, so it could be higher by now. Then we have this low moisture mozzarella slices. They were 99 cents for a half a pound, so I bought a bunch of those. This is aged Gouda, if you can believe it, for $2.50 a pound. So I bought a bunch of those. I bought this Limburger for 99 cents. I have no idea if we like Limburger. I don't even know what it is, but they only had one and it was $1. So I grabbed it. These Jack Links are 99 cents, and I know that's a little expensive for what you get in it. However, it's a quick grab for me. Matt doesn't really care for cheddar, so these are for me. Which, by the way, my blood sugar was down to 59 in the middle of the grocery store. So I had to crack one of these open in the middle of aisle 6 so I didn't fall out. I hate eating in the grocery store because I think it's like the tackiest thing ever. But when you're put in a position of either passing out or eating the snacks, you eat the snacks. The cashier said that would have been so scary for us because you might have known why you passed out, but nobody else would know. And then I got these. These are over $3 at Aldi for, not for the Korean style, just for the plain kielbasa. But these are Korean style barbecue, and they were $1.99. So Matt takes those for lunches. I bought a bunch of them. Hopefully he likes them. Otherwise, well, good luck, buddy. You're still getting them. These stadium brats, they were $1.69. And they are $3 at Aldi. So I picked up a whole bunch of packages of those because those are also a good lunch for Matt. I grabbed these original recipe breakfast sausage, $1.99 for 12 links. That's not bad, and they're already cooked, so the kids can just microwave them themselves and have them for lunch. I bought American cheese. I think American cheese is gross. The kids will eat them. They were 99 cents a package. Well, hallelujah, they're going to be having grilled cheese, I guess. But Mason will just eat it like that. And these provolone cheeses, I can't remember if I said it, but smoked provolone, 99 cents per half-pound package. I think it's a half-pound. Yep, half-pound package. And then the very last thing I got were these cutout cookies because I thought the kids would enjoy making them. They were only $1/4 a box. So we will cook those up probably today or tomorrow. And that was our grocery haul. This was totally worth driving the hour and a half, and I think we calculated about $16 worth of gas. I definitely saved well over that. So if I could encourage you to get out and get some things that you might need in the face of the things that seem to be coming down the pike, I would recommend you do so. If this is of interest to you, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Just kidding about that like and subscribe stuff. I forgot to give you guys the total. It was $329.75 for all this. So we did very good. Now, for real, if you like this kind of thing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.